walk tonight. But Todd and Stella, how are you feeling this morning?
Tired.
Are you in a good mood?
Like I got run over by a bus.
You know what? I am in a good mood because it's Friday. You know, my week just flew by.
It did.
It really did. So, yeah, I'm in a good mood.
Well, good. I know. We've all had those grouchy days, even those happy ones.
You've never had
here
a grouchy
at KPSP.
day, ever.
I know. I try to stay happy.
Now, we also have mood swings, and I know that you did a story you checked out to see whether our moods are related to weather.
Yeah, it was interesting. Check it out. From the scientific
It's all about attitude.
to the abstract. Purple, you're calm, relaxed. To everyday life.
I think I stayed in indoors last summer. I think I stayed in indoors all summer long.
Moods, a part of everyday life, whether you are, well, in the mood for it or not. But what is responsible for changing our moods? Does perhaps the sky above us play a role? I ventured out into the valley to see if meteorology and moods had anything in common. And to help with this quest, I brought along my handy-dandy mood ring. Relaxed? Do you feel relaxed right now?
I do.
Okay, so let's see. Purple, also relaxed, calm. I put it on early this morning and it said normal.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a mood. It's just normal.
Still happy.
He's still happy.
Still calm. It's not hot yet.
And while the mood ring was a fun experiment, it probably was just that, fun. But to shed some light on the actual subject, I turned to psychotherapist Patricia Crane, who says moods depend more on just the local forecast.
It's also an attitude. You know, I can't go out, or the picnic's going to be ruined, or, you know, you got to turn it around and say, well, we can have it inside.
Crane says we often tend to use weather as an excuse to justify why we're in a bad mood or even a good one. However, she does say there are a few exceptions. Some people can develop a disorder called seasonal affective disorder, or SAD. Perfect example, those living in areas that often see gloomy weather. For example, Seattle, one of the rainiest spots in the United States.
It's a lack of sunlight, and it throws your body clock off. It's kind of almost like jet lag in a strange way.
Meaning lack of sunlight could lower the vitamin D levels in your body, which in turn lowers the hormone serotonin. That controls your moods. So lack of serotonin could lead to depression, anxiety, and trouble sleeping. The cure? Well, that's heavy doses of UV light. So what does that mean for people living in the Coachella Valley who see over 350 days of sunshine a year? Does that mean we're always happy?
I think people get angrier the hotter it gets.
Well, not always. Even Paradise has its poor days and some sizzling summer heat.
When you go to grab your car door and it burns your hand, and little things like that'll tip you off to get in a bad mood, but you just got to stay positive, stay focused.
I have 3 kids, so it's harder to transport them everywhere and in and out of the car.
Most Valley residents agreed the heat does affect everyday routines, increasing stress levels and irritability. But as Tom Batten says, you just have to adapt.
I expect it to be gorgeous outside, and you know what? If it isn't, I have to adapt and overcome.
And that's what we do, Crane says.
We run our schedule very much like someone would do in the winter. You know what to prepare for. You know if it's going to be snowing, you prepare. You know if it's going to be 120, you prepare.
So whether it's sunny or rainy, hot or cold, look on the bright side. Your attitude sets the mood for the day, and your feelings can trump the local forecast, even when it's sizzling hot outside. So what do you think? Does weather send you through a storm of emotions? Visit our website, kpsvlocal2.com, and click on the hot button to leave your thoughts. Plus, read more about the ongoing study between moods and meteorology. And guys, I have a little bit more on that story. You couldn't fit everything in just that short amount of time. Interesting links between storms and what they do to your mood. So check out our website, and it's some interesting studies.
It really is. I love the fact that the doctor said it really is about your attitude. What do you have there,
What
Todd?
does this mean?
It's Todd, it's turning like black.
It's turning black. What is black?
I have a heart
blue
of
before.
darkness.
Blue is just
What
normal.
does that mean?
I don't know. You were normal before. He was relaxed, blue colored.
I'm taking that off.
Let me see what I am while we
Stella,
go to
what are you
commercial
doing
break.
to him? This show is stressing him out today.
Patrick's stressing me out. He's getting in my ear. Time now.